Hey students, this is Ms. James helping you with graphing an inequality. So first step we're going to do is to plot out where we're going to be drawing our line. We're going to start with our y-intercept, which is a -2. The next step would be to look at our slope, which is a positive 1/3. And that means we're going to rise up 1 and we're going to move over 3 spots. So counting up 1 over 3. Land right there. And we're going to keep going. 1 and over 3. Okay, then we're going to go back down the other way and over to the left 3 to continue to the other side. Okay, so we're going to pause right there for a second before we draw our line. We're going to notice that right here we have an inequality symbol. When you have an inequality like this, it's going to cause you to have a dotted line because it does not include that number. When you have an inequality with an equal sign, you're going to draw a solid line because it does equal the numbers that are on the line. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. And in this situation, we have a greater than sign. So we're going to go ahead and plot our dots. And there's our line. Now, an inequality, as you know, has infinite solutions. So we have to decide whether we're going to shade up above the line or whether we're going to shade down below the line. When we were in class and we practiced this, I liked to show you guys to use the easiest point on the graph, which is 0, 0. So let's test the 0, 0, and that is going to tell us whether this whole entire side is true or false, because the point is on that side of the line. So this point right here is 0, 0, xy, and we're going to substitute that in to this equation right here. So we're going to have 0 for y greater than a 1/3 x for 0 minus 2. 1/3 times 0 is just 0. So we have 0 greater than 0 minus 2, which simplifies down to -2. Now we have to ask ourselves, is this a true statement? Is 0 greater than -2? The answer is true. So because it's true, that means that this whole entire side is also part of the solution. So here's your answer. Your answer is made up of 2 parts. Your answer has a line and shading. So that's telling us that any point above this line in the red shaded area is a part of the solution. Now, let's say that this was false. Let's pretend for just a minute. We're going to pretend we're going to remove this, and we're going to say that the whole time the line was this way. Just pretending for a different type of scenario. Okay, so let's write our answer here. 0 is less than -2. Is this a true statement? It's not, it's false. So in this situation, my test point answers for my whole entire side. So that means that this side is not true, which would then make the whole other side be the answer. I wouldn't have to test another point. I could, but I wouldn't have to test another point on this side. I would know that if this one is false, then my answer is the other side. Okay? Please let me know if you have any more questions. I'd be glad to answer them for you.